What's happening, everybody? It's Johnny Snow in the building. It's been a minute since I went live, so you know what I'm saying? It's good to be back hollering at everybody. Yeah, we got this live show going where I'm gonna go ahead and tell the winner of this side rail mount. Alright, I'm gonna give this thing away. And I'm gonna wait for a few more people to come into the show, but what I did is I had my wife go through all of the comments, and I let her pick. That way, you know, it ain't gonna be no favoritism from me. It ain't gonna be none of that. So, you know, I just let the wife go through and pick it. You know, so you know what's been up with everybody out there. You know, I ain't really had a chance to talk to anybody because I ain't really been doing the live shows that much. You know, I've been putting more videos out and everything. So, you know, like I said, it's good to holler at everybody. And I do have a question for the ones that's on here now. Why are these so hard to find? These are the 410 slugs. You know, I have my roughneck, and it's chambered in 9 and 410. Why are these slugs so hard to find? You know, it makes absolutely no sense. What's up, Clover Tack? Yeah, I went live again. What's up, Refrigerator Q? What's happening with you? But yeah, you know, I know I ain't went live in a minute, but just been working some things out. And I'm gonna tell you, I put my video of my roughneck out not too long ago, and you know, I put the video where I got the 410 barrel for it, and these are just now getting in. It's been about 3 weeks. You know, it's like can't find these things anywhere, but I was able to get about 150 of them. So my gun only shoot 2 at a time, so I think 150 is good for the moment. What's up, Skilly? What's happening with you? You know what I'm saying? What's up, 762 Willow? Yeah, shoot. How you feel about CERN messing around with all these particles? And I didn't know they were messing around with stuff. So I ain't heard that about that. 410 slugs bust shot been tough to find. Yeah, they have been super tough to find. So I've been looking everywhere, but I finally found some, and I got 150 of them for about how much I ended up paying? Almost like it was about 150 after shipping, so about $1 around. You know, shoot, that was. Hold on. What you say? Seen a lot of AR-based 410s. Okay. Yeah. I got the 2-shot 410. You know, I switched my 9mm barrel out for the 410 barrel, so I got to go do that video now. See how this thing shoots. See the difference between the 410 and all that. What's up, DJ Play Nice in the building? Let's see. Hey, I appreciate that, Skilly. Yeah, that I wasn't too sure about that shotgun when I first did it. Yeah, well, when I was painting it, I was like, I hope this thing come out right. I haven't even shot that thing. I need to get it to the range. I've been so busy, I haven't been able to make it back to the range. Let's see. Okay. I should get into reloading. That might be one of my next ventures. Something I'm gonna try out. Alright. Okay, that's what's up. Man, getting attacked in here. I'm in my garage right now. Let's see. Say paying 12 gauge for buck and slug. Yeah. I can see, you know, having to pay about $1 a round for that, but $1, you can't even see it past my shirt. Oh, that reminds me, yo, you guys got to go check out my people over at Legally Armed Clothing. You can go find them over there on Instagram. They sent me this shirt. I like it. They said they had to send me the Draco shirt. So definitely go check them out. Definitely go check them out. Now, yeah, like I said, I gotta get to the range and shoot that Rock Island. And I was thinking about letting one of my guns go, because I was gonna tell you guys about that. One of my partners came, and he really want to buy one of my guns. And I was telling him, you know, I help him build one, but we actually could not find that gun for sale too many places. He trying to buy my Strybog off of him, you know. And I know you guys have seen my Strybog, so you know, should I let the Strybog go? Because he really want to buy the Strybog, and if so, well, what's a good price to let that Strybog go for? If you've seen it, you can comment on that. And I'm up in the air. I'm up in the air whether or not I'm gonna let them get it from me. You know, and yeah, the Draco shirt do make sense. I like my Draco shirt. Told them they're gonna have to send me some more colors. You know, have to send me some more colors. Alright. Said, okay, you can help with the transfer. Well, you know, here in Georgia, we can just do a bill of sale. You know, we don't. You know, I've checked it out in Georgia. You can do a bill of sale in Georgia, and it's nobody that I gotta ship it to. I can do a personal. If I decide to let it go, because I realize I haven't been shooting anything a lot here lately, but I mean, that's just one of my buddies. That's just one of my buddies. Yeah. So. Hold on. Something I haven't did in a minute. Here's a link. Anybody want to come in here and run your mouth with me? Go ahead and put a link out there. Yes, I do have a replacement in mind. I've been looking at that Scorpion 3 Plus, the Micro 3 Plus, and I was like, if I get rid of the Strybog, then I gotta get the Scorpion, the little bitty Scorpion. I think it was a 4.5 inch barrel on it, because I know they have one that has a 7.5 inch barrel. I'm gonna do the 4.5 inch and see what I can do with that. All right. Yeah, that's what I thought. The private sale is cool, and you know, you can sell a gun as long as you're doing it to enrich your collection. And me, I'm just selling. That's pretty much what I'm doing. So if I would sell the gun, it would be just to go buy something else and build something else immediately. You know, so. But yeah, that's what I hear. Private sale, it's cool. What's up, Calvin? Calvin in the building. The one that I had for sale, they have not put it out there yet, because I haven't been able to go do it in store. So they're supposed to go in store and have me in there and all that. I just haven't been able to do any of that. It's just been too busy. All right, I appreciate that, folks. I appreciate that. But yeah, you know, let's see, we've been here for about 10 minutes. All right, so what has happened with this side rail mount? Like I say, this is I don't know if it's gonna come in focus, but this is the Belarusian one. What's happened with this? I let my wife go through, and she went through all the comments, and she picked somebody. So the person she picked their name is just Christian. They have a CC for their avatar, and their name is just Christian. So if Christian doesn't hit me at itsjohnnySnow@gmail.com, the second person that she chose, we'll go ahead and put that out there. The second person in line out. If Christian doesn't hit me, then she chose JC. So If Christian doesn't get this in a couple of days, then JC, you the one that want it. And Christian, hit me at itsjohnny.snow@gmail.com, and I get all the information on where to FedEx it to. I'll FedEx it, get it on out there. All right. So, what's happening, everybody? What's happening? So, the CZ, does anybody out there have any experience with the Scorpion 3 Plus? The 3 Plus. And if you do, let me know if that's a good buy, because I've seen some videos and it looks pretty cool, and it's somewhat similar to the Stryball. But here we got Clover Tack jumping in, and we got Skilly jumping up in here.
What's going on?
What's happening with you, man? Just sitting back here running my mouth, trying to give gun parts away. Yeah, what's up with you, Clove?
Not a whole lot, man.
No, okay. You have any experience with that new Scorpion?
No.
No, okay. I've never purchased a Scorpion before, so do you have any experiences with Scorpions, period?
Yeah, I've shot several.
Oh, okay, so they seem like they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well then, if I do let my homeboy get the Strybog, I'm getting the Scorpion then. That's the plan. So, what's been happening with you, Clove?
Not a lot. Working on a couple shotguns lately.
Oh, okay. What kind you working with?
Well, I had a 870 Express Magnum. And wanted to change that thing. The 870 Express Magnum were a cheaper line from Remington. And so it had that synthetic furniture. And had a buddy that had some furniture that come off of a 870 Wingmaster, I think. That anyway, he come down. He lives, I don't know, a couple hours away. He come down and we had lunch the other day, and he brought those to me. And then today, not the first time I've ever put one on, but I did that furniture the other day. And then today I put a tube extension on it. And it's the first time I'd ever put a tube extension on anything I've owned. Now, I've installed them for other people, and I've got some shotguns that already had tube extensions on them. That's the first time I'd ever done one on one of my shotguns, so that was interesting.
Okay.
And now I'm kind of hooked on it. I got a couple. Matter of fact, I ordered another extension earlier. I got another shotgun now. I'm like, man, that just looks sharp. I'm like, that other shotgun will look cool too that way. So I turned around and ordered another one.
I hear you. I'm getting ready to do a Vepr build. So I got one ordered, and what I'm going to do, I'm not going to actually build a Vepr. They have a SDS VP that's supposed to be like a Vepr, and I'm going to build that out and see how good I can do that. And then I'm going to, after I play around and halfway tear that one up, then I'm going to go ahead and buy a Vepr. Hopefully I'll be able to find one then. Because those been kind of hard to find. So the ones that I want, because I've seen a lot of the ones with the slant backs. I don't want a slant back, so. But the echo should be gone because I put my headphones on.
I don't
still
hear
there?
it now. Yeah, I don't hear
Oh,
it
okay.
now. I was a little worried it went off while I was talking, but I don't ever. Whenever I hear it, I don't ever worry. I know I run a headset all the time, just about. Especially if I'm not on camera. I'm running a headset, and so it's like it can't be me because that's when you don't run earbuds or a headset. Usually is when you get the echo.
Yeah, we should be good.
Yeah, Fridge out there. You're talking about those extensions. Yeah, they give you more rounds
Mm-hmm.
So the one I did, the 870 Express Magnum, most 870s are 5 rounds in the tube. This one, for whatever reason, is only a 4. So the extension I ran on it gave me 9 rounds on any other. On any other, I say any other 870. On most 870s, it would give you 10 round total, but this one it only gives me 9. But I will be honest with you, I don't even care much about the extra rounds in there. It just looks good, and I don't know why. I don't know why I'm into it and liking that look. And I think I really like an over/under, right?
Yeah.
And I think because it extends that tube out with the barrel, it kind of has that same look, that same profile, right?
Mm-hmm.
As an over/under, and maybe that's why. I don't know.
Well, I see Tech Money. He want to change out his pistol grip. They I believe they got a new shipment of pistol KGB Grips at Atlantic Firearms. I seen the new shipment there. They may be sold out already, and I think KGB may have some at their site. That is, if you like the KGB Grips.
If you don't, and also Magpool make them. That's what I got on mine. It's a Magpool. Magpool make them.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you were still there, Skillet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I seen that hell pup you got, bruh. I like that.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah,
they actually got a neat color. I actually got the 4N and the pistol grip, and they call the color plum. It's like a real dark purple.
Okay, that plum.
Real good.
No, okay. So, when we gonna get together and go on and let the AKs go, bruh?
I don't know. We got to figure out something, because I definitely want to come and shoot some of yours. You got some of the best I know.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Hold on. Ross said U.S. Palm is the only PG for AK. Well, as far as a plastic mag go, U.S. Palm does run pretty good. I like my AC Unities. I haven't had any issues out of them. I know a lot of people say they've had issues with AC Unity. I have the larger 40 round ones. I haven't had an issue at all. So you what magazines you running on your Hell Pup?
I got the original one, but I end up buying the seat clamp for the Magpool. So I'm gonna get 4 Magpools and run the Magpool on and see what happens.
Okay. We got Dawn checking in from Jamaica. What's happening? In the building. Well, I think the next AK-47 I'm going to get is probably going to be an Israeli one. The Galileo, not the Galil, but the Galileo. The Galileo is it's American made, but the way they make it is they get the parts from Israel and assembly it here in America, and it's brought in by ATI. And I've been looking at those, and those look pretty good. I've never fixed one of them up, so looks like it'll be a new challenge to something to work on as far as AKs go.
Yeah, I do want to give me a 4-length, and the 4-length I'm gonna keep wood. I think I'm gonna keep the wood.
Oh, okay. So I got some. I might have to send you some, bro. You just let me know when you get it. I may have some for you. You know what I'm saying? That you get the family discount, the free ski.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Because I actually got a side mount, but I realized that the Hell Pup didn't do the side mount. I think it's an ATF side mount I had bought, so I'm gonna save it for the 4-length.
Yeah. And Ross, it's an ATI, and this I haven't seen anybody do anything with these guns before. It's the ATI Galileo. So I'm like, shoot, it's something different, and it's funny looking. So that's what I like to mess with sometimes when they funny looking and all that. See if I could go in and do something to it. Yeah, that's one of the next things I plan on trying to do. I think I'm gonna get me another revolver.
Yeah, I haven't shot my Derringer. I just got mine maybe about for Father's Day. My wife bought it for me, and it came with the extended barrel.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. You don't think that the ones that ATI build are reputable? Yeah, that they're not worth buying. Ross, let me see what you talking about, bruh.
Nah, he's talking about kit builds on like a real Galil.
Oh yeah. I thought he was saying that the Galileo isn't a good one or something since it was ATI. Yeah, because I think ATI the ones that have the polymer. They have the polymer AR. I didn't really like that,
Yeah.
So I know they have the polymer 1911 too. They're the ones that make that as well, I believe. Yeah. But you say Galil is a great performer and they will hold value. All right, I may have to find a parts kit then, because I know they have the Galil Galil receivers for sale everywhere. You can buy them.
Yeah.
So I can find a parts kit, but I'll check into it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and once again, I'll just in case you didn't hear earlier, this right here is going to go to Christian. Now his avatar is a CC. The wife picked this, and if he doesn't pick it, the second person was Chopper. So there we go on those.
Yeah, Nodak. I know Nodak Spud makes pretty good receivers for a lot of different things.
Okay.
And they, I don't know if Palmetto State Armory bought them out, or Palmetto State Armory is a that's not the parent company. I can't think of the name of the parent company that owns everything, but it seems like they're associated now with Palmetto State Armory somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So be interesting to see. I haven't seen anything listed over there or coming out of there yet, so I'm not sure what they're doing. But yeah, I live up the road from me is Sledgehammer Arms, especially if you're into FALs.
Okay.
This dude that lives up the road from me, I say up the road, heck, around here, up the road's an hour away. But, he's world renowned, or at least in the country anyway, for building Galils and FALs especially. You get on like FAL files on the forum and talk about Sledgehammer Arms, and everybody knows who Sledgehammer Arms is. So
Okay. Well, that's definitely the direction that I'm going next when the next AK I put together. Yeah, because one of the things that I've always really said I want to try to do is get one from different countries.
yeah,
And just different places around the world. And Israeli is one that I do not have.
you like to tweak and play.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I would go straight up old school Galil, man. Now, you might get an IWI, current production something. But, if you go old school Galil from a parts kit, dude, put that as close to original as you can, because the value is there.
Well, you got to realize what I would do is just get the wood nice and pretty much have it just I wouldn't go putting all type of tactical stuff on it and flashlights and all that. I just make sure I get nice wood for it, a nice grip get. Make sure that how the safety's right there in the grip. Get a nice wood for around that. That's how I would do that.
Yeah.
It would look very original, but I wouldn't go in messing with it like that.
Yeah.
So absolutely.
But you can also do. I took a wasser. I've got a wasser that I turn around and have got, and did a little bit of furniture changing and some other stuff on it. Kind of made it look like a Galil.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, you can always go that route too if you want the Galil look, but you don't want to get into that kind of money.
Okay. So I was gonna let Rare Groove Roller know that I have I have a few Draco 9. Well, two NAC 9s and a Pac 9. And I actually kind of like that new the one that take the Scorpions now. That one, I kind of like the way they did that. They have the magazine acceptance. So, but yes, I do have a couple of Dracos, 9mm Dracos. Let's see, what's that? With some of my guns, I've changed out triggers and stuff like that, and I've had to grind stuff down to that. But I haven't really did anything to change the mechanisms or anything like that to any of my firearms. So polymers are garbage. A lot of people like polymers. Polymer. I personally didn't like the Polymer AR. It just didn't feel right. When I was holding it. What are your thoughts on a Polymer AR, Clove?
Now I got to get the mute button off. I own a couple, and they're one is almost specifically for hunting out of a deer stand. The other one is a bench gun. So both of those, they don't get thrown around. They're not combat rifles or anything like that. If as long as that's the case, I don't think the lower doesn't really take a lot of the abuse. That's going to be the upper. But that bolt is the carrier group anyway. Is moving back and forth through the back of the lower, right? And so there's a few things with that lower. You kind of got to be careful how that back end is built. You want to make sure it's got a really nice bushing, and the way that bushing's pinned into the lower, and even if it's reinforced in that area, right? Now, one thing to stay away from, and I know Bushmaster made them at one time, and I think maybe ATI did too. They made AR-15s that was a poly lower and upper. And the poly uppers are complete trash.
They are.
If you can pick up one of those cheap, first thing you need to do is buy, and you can get an upper receiver, a stripped upper for probably $40. They ain't that expensive to get an aluminum. And the first thing I would do if I ever picked one up cheap was replace that, because I can't tell you. Bridge was talking about gunsmithing, and I even help out gunsmithing for the local gun shop and stuff like that occasionally, and have for years. And I can't tell you the number. I have never seen a poly AR upper that I haven't replaced at some point.
You said you haven't seen one that you've had to replace. You haven't had to replace.
I haven't had to replace. Yeah. And I'll tell you what the problem is. Well, first of all, it's poly, and all the violence is taking place in that upper. You know what I mean? The carrier smacking back and forth and everything else, and then also the gas, all those hot gases, right?
Yeah, it warps it, doesn't it?
Yeah, where the gas tube comes in. I mean, all that crap is hot, man. And it's just horrible. And the rail. So what they'll do is they'll take and they'll rivet the scope rail into the polymer for the top, the scope rail. You know what I'm talking about? The pick rail on top.
Yeah.
They'll rivet those in, and it's just a matter of time, man, with all the violence and everything going on before those rivets get loose,
Yeah.
And then you got a wobbly pick rail on top, and it's like, what do you do with that, right? So it's like,
you're not holding
horrible.
Zero.
Horrible idea. Like I said, I'm not altogether against the poly lowers, but the uppers are a bad idea.
Well, I just know that with the poly lowers, it just doesn't feel right to me. I had an ATI, what was it, an Omni hybrid pistol, and I just didn't like the way it felt, so I just got rid of it.
Well, and let's be honest, there's not a whole lot of reason to go poly anymore. So once upon a time, if you remember way back in the day, you remember the Plum Crazy lowers. Those were like the OG poly lowers. And they called them Plum Crazy because they were almost a purple color.
Ross was just talking about his neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah. And that's the OG. That, good Lord, that's probably been 20 years ago. But anyway, those weren't definitely weren't the greatest, but you could get them cheap. And so that's the thing. I mean, the poly lowers I've got. I mean, I've paid like $19.99. Remember for poly lowers before.
I've seen the Plum Crazy for I think $39 now.
Yeah, but if you watch sales and other things, you can get an aluminum for probably $50.
Yeah.
So
strip lower. Yeah, you can definitely do that.
So if you're trying to save that much, like I said, it's not that much of a weight difference. So I guess maybe because ounces make pounds, so I guess maybe by the time you get the whole build done, depending on what you're going for, maybe. But you can do a pretty lightweight. I got a little barrel is one of the biggest things with weight. I've got a little Colt XM177. I call it a copy. It's on. I think it's on a Bushmaster receiver, and I don't think there's anything Colt about it. But it's that style, right? I've used the hand guards and all the other stuff. And that's one of my favorite rifles. That is a super light rifle. It doesn't have any frills to it. You know what I mean? It's carry handle sights and all that kind of stuff. But it's super lightweight for what it is. But it's a 11.5-inch barrel with a pinned brake. So that helps the weight a little bit.
So tell me this: out of the rifles and guns and everything you have, what would you say is the best constructed, like the most durable weapon that you own?
Man, my Yankee Hill Machine 300 Blackout AR, and that tells you how long ago I built that, because Yankee Hill Machine was the bee's knees. And I mean, it's still a great company, still around today, but you've got so many other players in the market. It's not they're not as big a deal as they once was, but they were up there back in the day.
Okay.
And so complete Yankee Hill Machine. So upper and lower, just mag pull furniture on the thing, honestly. And then Schilling, which is a company in Texas, Schilling match grade barrel on that thing. And I can't even remember, man. JP Enterprise silent capture, buffer assembly, my own work on the trigger system, and that thing, as far as suppressed, that's my baby. As far as suppressed, you want to talk movie quiet. A lot of people say, you can't get movie quiet, unless maybe if you go 22. Well, that 300 Blackout and with some hand loads, I can get movie quiet.
Oh, okay.
Without a doubt. I can cycle, and this is crazy. Think about how fast a cartridge has to be, ammunition has to be velocity-wise to cycle an AR, right? And of course, I've got an interesting gas block on there too. It's called the Governor, and it uses these plates that you can switch on the fly back and forth to adjust the gas, right? And you definitely want to do that, especially as much as this one's tweaked out. But I can cycle ammunition with a velocity of 650 feet a second in that rifle. If I work the gas right. Yeah. And you can imagine it. Yeah. You can imagine at 650 feet a second how quiet it is. Because a lot of people don't get that with suppressors. You've got the noise the firearm makes, that factors in. And then you've got if you're shooting supersonic ammunition, of course, your hot ammo. That's going to make a crack down range. You can't do anything about that. But even if you keep it under the supersonic threshold, the hotter that ammunition is, i.e. the faster the velocity is on it, also deals with burn rate and a lot of other things. You've got that boom, right, that comes out the end. You've got pressure. You're pushing a cartridge out the end of the barrel. There's going to be a certain amount of pressure. So if you can keep the velocities even lower than subsonic, you can start to get it really, really quiet. Now, is that going to do any kind of good in a defensive or a battle scenario at 650 feet a second? No.
But it'll allow you to protect your house without ear protection.
It would, and I don't
Yeah.
don't think anybody would want to get hit with a hard cast 265 grain 308 running at 650 feet a second. I don't think anybody want to get hit with that.
They damn sure wouldn't want to get hit again.
Right, but it's not really my my go-to for defensive or anything like that. It was more of a can I get this as quiet as it could possibly be while at the same time still being able to keep some of the performance aspect of it. And I can shoot 115 grain out of it, 147 grain out of it, and get out to a couple hundred yards if I want to. And then take it and slap some pigs or something like that occasionally. But usually if I'm doing that, I'm a little over the 1,000 feet a second mark with subs, especially if I'm deer hunting or coyotes. With pigs, I try to go something like the 147 grain and actually go supersonic.
See, I'd like to go do that hog hunting. I have to come down and do that with you sometime. You still there, Skilly?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I'll say this. I appreciate everybody coming up, checking out the show today. I just really want to do a quick show to give this side mount away. I always want to call it a rail, but it's a side mount. And I guess it is a rail, but wanted to give this away. And again, it's going to Christian. And if Christian doesn't claim it, then going to Chopper and send an email to itsjohnny.snow@gmail.com. That way I'll know where to send it to. That way, you go ahead and get it. So, but yeah, I want to say thank you, Clove and Skilly, for coming out here, hanging out with me for a minute. I really do appreciate it.
I was excited to see you live. I seen it earlier. I thought it was a premiere. You've been doing the premieres, And, And then I got to looking and I thought, oh snap, that's he going live.
Right.
Yeah. See, I'm able to sit still for a second, but now I got to go do some stuff for my job. So it's
real quick. You said something earlier about maybe wanting to get another revolver. Yeah. I'm actually getting ready to pick up my Taurus tracker here. It's a 627 tracker 357 Magnum, nice. And so I got that. It's the 4-inch barrel. Nice.
All right. Yes, and I also have my Ruger Red Hawk 44 Magnum. So I'm toying around with changing the handle on it, but then again, I don't want to change the handle on it because it's such a classic. So it's like, but I may put a new handle on my 44.
Well, it's pretty easy to swap that back and forth.
Yeah, to revert. Yes.
And if nothing else, put that for presentation purposes. I do that sometimes with things, man. I'll put certain grips on it. I don't really go to the range and play around with it. I'll swap the grips before I do that. But
exactly.
Or showing it off to people or hanging on the wall or whatever, it looks good. It's got to look good, man. Got to look good.
Oh yeah.
He said, Ross said we need to look into Kalash Bash, a Red October in Vegas. If you're a Kalashnikov fan, it's a must. Absolutely. I wanted to go last year, but I work so much. I need a vacation. That's what I need, a vacation. But yeah, I got to pay for these guns somehow.
You sound like me, Johnny. And that's the wife tell me. But it's time to go on vacation. I ain't going. You better let me know ahead of time.
Exactly. But I will say this. I like doing what I do because I travel all over the country and get to do all kind of stuff. So that's why you never really hear me complaining about my job, other than the fact that they spread me thin. But I like my job. I ain't gonna lie.
What's up?
Yeah. So I have another video coming out in the morning, I know y'all probably have seen I start doing these little, I call them stick talk, where I look at some of the foolishness people be doing out here. Let's say. So I have another one coming in the morning, so everybody be on the lookout for that. And I'm actually going to try to take some time to get to the range this weekend. So maybe I'll be able to get out there and shoot up some stuff. So, again, I appreciate you, Clove and Skilly, coming through, and I appreciate everybody coming through in the chat. Rossi over here talking with us too. I appreciate all that, and I'll be back again next week. I haven't made up my mind if it's going to be an actual live presentation or not. We shall see. It may be a premiere, it may be live. I'll let y'all know between now and then. So all right. What's up?
I wanted to say, man, everybody go support Clover Attack. Go support Johnny, man. Two of my favorite guys on YouTube.
Hey, you like I said, you fam, Skilly. Yeah. Definitely check Skilly and Clove out. Support their channels and everything. And I will let y'all know if I'm gonna be live next week. I'll let y'all know, and we'll see if Christian picks this up. Like I said, hit me at itsjohnny.snow@gmail.com. itsjohnny.snow@gmail.com. I've said it enough in this video to where it should be no question. All right, if you don't get it, Chopper get it. All right, so that's how it goes. So, all right, well, fellas, I really appreciate y'all coming in, and we'll catch y'all next week.
All right, everybody be safe, man. The world is going crazy. Be safe, man. Please, everybody be safe.
Amen.
You got. I was going to ask you had some last words, but an amen is
nearly nailed it, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, wait. I gotta stop. Most people that left. What do y'all think about? No. I'll save it for next time. We right here again. Everybody that already signed off.
Now.
Yeah, we'll do it next week. Everybody done signed off. But all right, we out of here. All right, fellas.